Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GTV Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have your self to blame, y'all. Ticket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop. Until you get your mouth on LBBC. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
What's good, everybody? Man, press 1 in the comment section if y'all can hear me. Press 1 down there in the comment section if you guys can hear me, man. Like, share, and subscribe, man. And I appreciate all the subscribers to the podcast show, man. Click that link that's pinned at the top of the comment section. And make sure you guys subscribe to our podcast show. We got a live show coming up tonight on our podcast show. So make sure that if you guys don't want to miss that live exclusive show on our podcast, it's only on our podcast show. Make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast show. We got 5 live shows a week at least. And so we got a live show tonight coming up, man. So all you got to do is click that link I pinned at the top of the comments, subscribe to the podcast. We got over 3,000 subscribers to the podcast show. Oh, no, almost 4,000 subscribers on the podcast show. So salute to all of you guys, man. Salute to all my brothers and sisters in the building. T-Price, I see you. All the brothers and sisters. Kenyatta, I see you. All the people that support what I got going on, man. Salute to all of you guys, man. Love, honor, respect to everybody. Let's get into it, man. So, shout out to my brother Willie D, too, man. I seen this video on this today, man. He wasn't doing nothing but kicking facts on his video, man. So, salute to my brother Willie D. But, let me get into this, man. I want to talk about this situation, man, with CMG, Yo Gotti. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody pretty much knows what happened with the Young Dolph situation. Cornelius Smith just faced trial. Excuse me, not Cornelius Smith. Excuse me. Straight drop. Justin Johnson just faced trial in which Cornelius Smith, his acquaintance, flipped on him and snitched basically because he said that other guys were snitching and he didn't get his money. He basically said that he only got $800 out of $40,000 split he was supposed to get. And so he felt like he got played. And so he went into court, basically implicated CMG in some things, implicated Big Jook, who was second in CMG behind Yo Gotti. And basically you could see them building this case inside of the courtroom, putting CMG into it like we told y'all, as this is what they're probably trying to do to lay the foundation to, after they get these murder convictions, come back and try to get CMG from Yo Gotti based off the fact that there's criminal enterprise is what they're going to try to say with this entire situation with this murder. So now, being that they got the conviction on Justin Johnson, they basically brought a lot of evidence in the court, convicted him, video evidence, all kind of stuff, phone call evidence. They actually had phone evidence of him calling Big Jook. That was a big mistake that they used those phones like that. They made a lot of rookie mistakes in this situation, and now it's going to come back to bite them because now that opens up CMG as a whole because they, the prosecution continued to bring up their name. Even the defense brought up the CMG name inside of that murder trial for Mr. Cornelius Smith. And they're also saying that they're charging all those other guys who was involved with first-degree murder. I don't know if you guys saw the news clip. The news came out a few days ago, right after this trial was over with Justin Johnson. In the news, they said that they're charging all those other guys as well with first-degree murder. So some of the guys said, nah, I'm not going to get charged, whatever, but they're saying that they're charging all those guys. So we got to wait and see how that situation pans out. But now, Yo Gotti is being warned Now, you guys all know Wack 100, man, manager for Rap of the Game out there on the West Coast. Wack 100 came out, and basically he came out with a stern message for Yo Gotti and CMG, and basically he is warning Yo Gotti and CMG. He's saying that the feds is lining up a Rico to come swoop up Yo Gotti and try to shut him and CMG down. And so I'm gonna let you guys hear what he had to say, man, about this situation right now, man, and we'll talk about it.
I'm gonna tell y'all this: that Yo Gotti, say your prayers. You better say your prayers. You know they coming, don't you? You know they coming, so cool. Bro. Hey, bro, that got up there and said, they said, didn't CMG pay for your attorney $50,000? Yeah. But they didn't give it to me. He said, yeah. But they paid for it because you killed Dolph, right? Yeah. Well, that was your compensation, right? CMG said, well, yeah, they gave the attorney $50,000. Yeah, because I killed Dolph. You dead. He was the exec of that company. That's your brother. That's gonna get. That's next. Watch. Remember I told you. Well, wouldn't it be smart to blame it on the dead man, though? No, he was part of the company. They saying CMG. They're gonna classify it as a game. They gonna try to target. Now let's do the math. CMG and PRE shooting at the the basketball in Carolinas. Doing songs, shot the sprinter 100 times, bulletproof. This dead PRE. They're gonna take that and paint the perfect movie. These two things are game, and your game paid this dude attorney $50,000 because you hired him to do a hit for 100. They coming. Damn. I heard that. I said, y'all didn't hear that? Yeah, I heard it when he was testifying. Oh my God! I said, oh damn. What are you doing?
Now, that is what Wack 100 is saying. Now, for everybody who's watching this video, if you don't need to be more convinced, well, let me convince you guys. Because a lot of y'all who probably weren't paying attention and did not see what happened, did not see what was going on in the actual courtroom in this case. Now, in the actual courtroom, ladies and gentlemen, in this case, you actually had Cornelius Smith. And Cornelius Smith admitted to being a shooter in this case. He literally came out and Cornelius Smith admitted to being a shooter, but he also implicated CMG. Now, also, they brought in young Dolph's former bodyguard, and they only asked him about the situation with CMG. If you guys didn't know, they asked him about the beef with CMG and PRE in open court. So when they started bringing that up to his bodyguard, I said, hold on, they trying to line CMG up and make this a Rico thing to where they can come back and say, look, we implicated them in this court system. Now we can come back and let the feds get this and pack this thing up as a Rico, right? And so this is absolutely unbelievable, because now you have a situation where, I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but I'm going to show you guys something. And this is, I'm going to tell you something. While this is not a laughing matter, ain't nothing about this situation funny, because it ain't nothing about, black folks getting taken out by each other funny. It's a very sad situation how this stuff played out and went down. It's very, very sad, man. And it's a very, very disheartening situation for everybody that is, involved in the situation or that's close to the situation, right? But I do want to say this to you guys. I want to say this to everybody that's, listening to this video under the sound of my voice. Y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in and make sure y'all subscribe, because I'm about to show y'all something. So this guy, Cornelius Smith, you guys, for you guys who didn't know, he went to the courts and testified. He went to the courthouse, got on the stand, and testified against Straight Drop. Now, I want to show you guys this, man, because this is some of the most unbelievable, and you don't want to say funny because it's a murder involved and a person lost their life, but I've never seen nothing like this on the stand before in a murder trial. This is like some shit that came out of a movie. So I want to show you guys this right here. I want to show y'all this right here, right? I want to show y'all this right here, right? I want to show everybody this right here, right? That's on the screen right here, right? I want to show y'all something. So let me take this right here. So as y'all see right here on the screen, everybody that's tapped in, as you guys see right here on your screen, Cornelius Smith went and got on the stand, y'all. He went and got on the stand, ladies and gentlemen. And this is what this man said on the stand. And this is why, again, I believe with Wack 100, I believe how the brother Willie D was breaking this thing down. He's in the rap game. He understands how this thing goes, of how they're trying to set this up to take down Yo Gotti and CMG. They're trying to classify this because this guy went into open court. And if you listen to Straight Drop, Justin Johnson's lawyer, when he cross-examined this guy, this is the most unbelievable testimony I think I have ever seen before, known to mankind. And we got fair use right here. And I just want to show y'all this because I want everybody to see exactly what the hell is going on and how this whole thing fell apart. Now, let's take a listen right now, you guys.
Good afternoon, Mr. Smith.
Good afternoon.
My name is Luke Evans, representing Mr. Johnson in this case. So I'm going to be asking you a few questions, okay?
Yes, sir.
If there's anything I ask you don't understand, just let me know. If you can't hear me, it shouldn't be a problem. But if there's...
Now, see, I want to say this right here. Here, the first problem I got. Why is black folks always taking each other out? But as soon as we get into the courtroom, right? Soon as we get into the courtroom, it's, oh, yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Where's all those manners at and respect at to all your other brothers and sisters that's out here walking around in these streets? Where is that? Where is it at? That's all I want to know. Where is it at? Where's all of the love, honor, and respect at for all of these other people that's in the streets when we seeing old ladies coming by, young ladies, you understand what I'm saying? When we seeing our other brothers and sisters, where is it? Yes, sir. Hey, no, sir. What's up, man? What's going on, man? Where's that at? But as soon as we get to the courtroom, now it's, oh, yes, sir. No, sir. But we laying shit down in the streets. But we all respectful when it comes to the courtroom. You understand what I'm saying? But this dude right here, I had to tell y'all, man, I do not want to laugh, man, but this is one of the most, this is one of the most incredible goddamn snitching that I've ever seen known to mankind. And this is why everybody is seeing the lineup and the framework that they're saying that Wack 100 was talking about for the Rico. Let's take a listen, y'all.
For some reason you can't hear me, just let me know. Okay. So you started out today saying, and I think ended by saying you're here to tell the truth, right?
Correct.
And just to be clear, you know the difference between a truth and a lie, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, you said you started meeting with law enforcement, but December 9th, really the day you got picked up, and the day after you got picked up in South Haven, right? Or the same day?
Nah, I ain't meet, like, what you mean by meet back with him?
I mean, they sat down and interviewed you in a room.
Yeah, I talked to them.
And did you tell them the truth?
Nah.
Right? Because specifically, they asked you whether or not you'd ever seen that Mercedes,
right,
and whether you'd been in it, right?
Right.
And you said, never been in it, never seen it, never been in it with Justin Johnson.
Correct.
Right? Okay, just to be clear.
Correct.
How about how many times would you say you've met with the state law enforcement included, right, in preparing to testify to that?
Couple times, three, 4 times.
Okay.
4 times.
Does that include are you including that time back in December, right, when you were picked up?
Nah.
Okay. So 3 or 4 times since, right? And one of the times you met with them was in March of 22. You remember meeting with them then? Sometime around then?
I don't know the exact months and stuff like that. I got my lawyer in March, so I don't know. I can't get pinpoint exactly what month.
Well, I'll say it like this. You started out with a different lawyer and you ended up with the lawyer you have now, right?
No, sir. He was never hired.
Okay, we got paid.
Now, I want y'all to listen very close. This is where the defense attorney, now this is the attorney for Straight Drop, Justin Johnson, who's on trial right here. The guy on the stand is Cornelius Smith. That's the other guy who was the other shooter. Now he's testifying against Straight Drop Justin Johnson. Now listen to Straight Drop's lawyer. Straight Drop's lawyer is trying to implicate CMG himself as far as saying, oh, well, where'd you get the lawyer from? Now, I want you guys to listen to this right here. This is how I keep trying to tell y'all that they were trying to tie up CMG as a group into this murder. Now, y'all listen to what this guy says.
No, he did not get paid.
Did he get paid? Did he get $50,000?
He did not. He ain't signed my jacket saying he represented
That's what
me.
I'm asking.
I just talked to him.
That's not what I'm asking you.
Right. You asked
He got $50,000.
So,
Hold on just a second. Ask your question, wait for a response.
The original lawyer in your case got $50,000 to represent you. Did he not?
I don't know exactly how much you get. I don't know. I
Okay.
can't say.
Now, how did he find that out? Now, he says your lawyer got $50,000, your original lawyer, to represent you in the case. How did he get that money? So basically, he's trying to knock down and call Cornelius Smith a liar and say, why in the hell did you pay that $50,000 lawyer if you didn't get your $40,000 cut? He says, man, I don't know who paid his ass, but look how he tried to line him up, y'all. And this is why I keep trying to tell y'all they tried to bring the Rico in by using CMG's name in this. Now, listen up very close.
All right. And you knew that we're all clear here. That money came from CMG.
Now, see, that lawyer said that. Justin Johnson's lawyer in court brought up CMG. So when Wack 100 is saying, man, they trying to line y'all up for a Rico, one of the shooter's lawyers who just got convicted of murder in court said that that money came from CMG to pay that lawyer. How in the world does he know that? And how is he bringing that up into the case? How does he know where the money came from to pay for the original lawyer for Cornelius Smith if that's not his client? But he said in open court, and this is on the records, he said, oh, it came from CMG. Right there. So once he said that, that's in the court records. You understand what I'm saying? So they're setting these guys up to hit these guys for a Rico and come out to their whole empire. Now I want y'all to listen to this right here because it gets deeper than this. Listen up.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know
Now
exactly.
he says, yeah. He says, I don't know exactly, but he said, yeah. So he asked him, he said, yeah, that money that paid for that lawyer came from CMG. And that man on the court said, yeah. He on the stand, Cornelius Smith said, yeah. Yeah, man. You know, bro, right there, criminal organization used to commit murders. They put you in a group, right? Put you in a bundle right there. Y'all smash a like button, man. Let's keep going, man. The boy sat up here and sang like a bird, but the lawyer helped him because the lawyer helped implicate CMG and a guy who got convicted for murder and Justin Johnson. They going for the Rico. And so what Wack 100 was saying was absolutely right because this is how they line it up in court. If the lawyer would have never brought that question up, would Cornelius Smith have sat up there and said that CMG paid for his original lawyer? Make it make sense. But that lawyer, Justin Johnson's lawyer, brought that up, and he answered that question.
Exactly who good, yo.
All right. So you talked today. You got paid for what you just testified to, didn't you?
After I was locked up,
You got paid,
my
right?
lawyer was paid.
You got $50,000. Well,
See, now he's saying you got paid. See, he's trying to say, hey, man, so CMG paid you that money and you paid that lawyer. He says, nah, they ain't paid me. They paid the lawyer. They ain't paid me. This lawyer have got this boy on the stand to put CMG in a murder. He have got this boy on the stand to admit to that. And they got a conviction in this case against his client. So y'all already know what's going on now. They don't set this boy up, and that boy sat right up there and answered that question. And now they have on court documents that they have CMG implicated in a murder because they found Justin Johnson guilty. And this was a part of that case. And they brought it up multiple occasions. Now listen to this boy's testimony. I'm gonna let it play out some. And y'all listen to this boy right here, man. And this is bro, listen, let me tell y'all something, man. It is unbelievable, man, that you get to see this type of, and I'm glad that everybody got to see this, man. because y'all get to see, man. You understand what I'm saying? The stupidity and the foolishness, bro, and the pettiness that we got going on in our community, man. The pettiness, bro. Dudes are willing to kill, steal, and destroy. You understand what I'm saying? Just because he said, hey, it was my daughter's birthday and I wanted to get her a nice present. You couldn't go work a 9 to 5. You couldn't go work an honest job. You said you was working as a janitor. You could not do an honest job to get your daughter a birthday gift. You had to go take a hit. You understand what I'm saying? To where now you in court and you don't flip the whole case over because you got up on the stand and you started singing because you ain't get your money because you seen straight drop in that video, that music video flashing all that money afterwards, and you felt like you got played because you said, damn, they paid this nigga all this money, ain't give me my money. Now I'm finna go flip on all these clowns. I'm finna take all of them down with me. Listen up, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. This is sad, man. This is an American travesty right here, bro.
Lawyer, right?
I didn't get in my hand. Great. I don't know how much it was, but great. My lawyer.
Okay. And there's no question that that money was for services rendered. Killing Dolph. You took it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did your conscience bother you?
Come on.
Your conscience.
After I came to my senses, yeah.
Did you say, I can't have that money? I can't use that money because you still got a lawyer here.
I ain't say that.
You took the money.
Yeah, I took the money. I got the money.
Your conscience wasn't bothering you that bad, right? You said your conscience started bothering you, but not bad enough not to take the money for the job you did.
Well, I ain't already did it, so might as well. You know, I got a conscience still. After I came to my senses.
Right. Okay. So you didn't think, man, I really shouldn't be able to keep money for killing somebody.
I ain't think like that.
Okay. Now, at the end of this, you said, you're direct. You said something about, you saw a picture of the person you said, Mr. Johnson, with a suitcase. And you said, he's there with his money, getting out of town.
Right.
To be clear, you don't have any direct knowledge of Justin Johnson getting a dime.
Now, see, stop right there. See, he seen that, and then he seen that music video, bro. When Justin Johnson did that music video after the murder, he got a whole wad of money in his hand. So this boy thinking, hold on, man. This boy wasn't moving like that before the murder. Where he get all that money from? Where he get that whole wad of money from? So that's another part of what made this boy snitch, because he felt like, damn, they played me. They paid this dude. That dude got the money. They ain't even give me my money. They treated me like I'm some type of junkie or something like that. Didn't pay me my money. And now want me to take the heat for the whole thing. And he gonna say it right here in open court. He gonna say it right here in open court. Now listen to this. Now, and then after you done took in a man's life, now he want to say, I came to my conscience and I came to my senses and I want to do right. Man, listen, man. This ought to be a lesson to everybody, bro. Don't throw your life away and waste your life on stupidity, man. Because all it's going to do is, man, it's backfire and come back to bite you in the ass, and it's going to haunt you for the rest of your life. You can try to live this life, but who are we living it for? For who? For what? For another person to say you cool? They're not God. They're not the ruler and creator over this earth. So what's going to happen when all these people die off? Then what? Who's there to please? See what I'm saying? That's why you never go to please man. Ever go to please man. I ain't never doing something in my life to please man. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the problem with these brothers. They lost. Now let's keep going, y'all, because I want y'all to listen. This is the testimony of a damn fool right here. Right? This is the stupidity y'all hear from these guys after they were taking each other out and committed murder. And listen to this foolishness. So y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in.
For this, right?
Nah, I ain't got nothing.
Okay. So you can't say he's leaving with his money, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, a couple of things specifically. When you as you say it, let's kind of put a timing on this. So you said March, you got your current lawyer, and you went back and met with the government again, right? Or the state.
Wow. I don't know what month. Like I said, I can't say what
Okay.
like they mean.
But I told you you met with law enforcement around March 13th of 22. Does that sound about right?
I can't put the date on it.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. You said you had a change of heart and your conscience started getting to you. You wanted to tell the truth. When did that happen?
Like a couple months after I sold all the way up, while I was in jail.
Okay.
So all the way up. I ain't in my sense like it was wrong.
Okay. So you got December is when you go to jail. December 9th.
Yeah, December 9th.
So a couple of months from then, you sober up. That's when you come to your senses.
Yeah, and then Justin had sent me a letter saying.
Well, I'm not asking you what Justin sent you a
I'm
letter
saying
saying.
what automatically made me come to my senses and like, you know, it was wrong. You know what I'm saying? When he said, cut him loose, take the junk, and quit down with me.
Okay.
You go right there. There you go right there. He said, cut him loose. He said the partner in crime, Justin, said, cut me loose and take Juke and quit down with you. They implicating a member of CMG right there in the court. Right? And I'm going to tell you something else he said too that I know made him feel a certain way. And he's going to say it in a second. He also said that the man said that I'll give you $7,000. Now, where in the hell did you get $7,000 to give me? Where in the blue hell did you get $7,000 to give to me? I give you $7,000 if you don't say nothing. He said he sent him a kite. If you guys been in prison, you know what a kite is. You've been locked up. Period. That means you're basically sending somebody a message. And how you send it, I won't explain it on here. But if you know, you know. Right? So he said that he sent him a kite, which is basically a message, a letter of message. And he said, you take the rap, take those other two down, and let me go. And I'll give you $7,000. What the hell is a seven? And how the hell did you get $7,000? See, that's why that boy snitched. Because he said, hold on, they trying to line me up. That's why he snitched. He said, I ain't get my money. This dude got all the money. You understand what I'm saying? And now, you understand what I'm saying? I'm shit creek. I'm up the paddle without a creek. I'm up the creek without a paddle at this motherfucker. That's how he feel. So let's keep going. Listen to what he says, y'all.
So, Mr. Dustin, you're saying Mr. Johnson sent you something saying he actually said he didn't do it, right?
Now, he didn't say he didn't do it. He said, cut him loose and take the junk and quit down with me because they ain't messing with us.
Oh, you mean tell the truth? Nah, he didn't have anything to do with it. Tell the truth.
Nah, he's saying me take the downfall.
Oh, okay.
Cut him loose. Let him go.
Okay.
And tell him to get quit and him change clothes and quit with me instead of him.
Okay. Let me ask you this.
So he's saying that Justin Johnson, who said that he'll never eat the cheese in the court, he's saying that Justin Johnson said to snitch on the other guys. Snitch on the one guy from CMG and the other guy. Snitch on those two guys is what Cornelius Smith is saying in open court. That Justin Johnson, Mr. I ain't never gonna eat the cheese, he said that to him. To snitch in open court on those other two guys and implicate, because see, if you bring Juke in there, you implicating CMG, which is why they kept bringing up CMG in the case. That's why they kept bringing up CMG in the case, right? So the whole situation was sloppy anyways. The whole setup of this thing was sloppy. These guys was amateurs, bro. Straight, the whole procedure was amateurish. And now it was easy for the court to lay this out. This boy sat right up in here and sang like a bird. Let's keep going.
Did you get it directly from Justin Johnson? This card you're talking about?
I know we had rock me and still, but we were talking through the pen. I was in each part, he was in each part. We were talking through the pen.
Did you get it directly from Justin Johnson?
Nah,
Did you see him right?
Did I get? He said, did you get that? Did you get that kite?
Did you see him right?
Hey, you know you from Memphis. That boy would have stand. That boy said, did you get that? He said, did you get that kite? That boy from Memphis for real. That boy from Memphis right there. He said, did you get that? Did you get that kite? You can hear it in his voice. You can hear the accent in his voice. You know what I'm saying? The Memphis boy, them boys got that accent to them. You know, hey, you know how Dolph said, if there ain't one thing, it's some motherfucking other. Trapped together, and that's my motherfucking brother. Got it, we too, but I stay away from sucker. See what I'm saying? He said, everybody screaming gang, gang, gang. When folks come in and get you, they gonna tell on the whole gang. Y'all know how it goes. That boy got the court. That boy said, he said, I said, did you get that kite? That boy doing some hellified snitching, bro. Period. Let's get back to it.
I mean, another card.
Right, you can't even see him.
He asked me, did I get that kite?
Okay.
He sent me more than one. He sent another one and said he got $7K. I could take that. I'll leave.
Where's that?
See, he turned up. He turned up right there. He said, yeah, man. He said, you got that 7K. I can take that or leave it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he said, hey, Cornelius Smith was on, he was snitching on business in the court. He turned up in the courtroom, y'all. And the judge let him go. There was no objections. There was no stopping. The prosecution attorney, he wasn't objecting. He like, hey, this dude telling the truth. Let him go. Because the prosecution attorney knew the whole time. He got the video and everything. So all of this shit that Justin Johnson lawyer was doing, they knew it was nothing. Because the very next day, they was coming with the video evidence. They was coming with the photo evidence. They was coming with the phone logs. They was coming with the phone tracker and tracing and all that evidence to back up what Cornelius Smith said right here on the stand. So they wasn't going to judge nothing. They was going to let him just talk. Let him say everything he's going to say because we know he telling the truth. Because they're saying Cornelius sat up there and lined the whole situation up perfectly so that now that you in court, you understand what I'm saying? We ain't got to cut you off because we got all the evidence that's going to prove everything you say. So I ain't worried about this guy trying to mess your words up because he don't know. We got this boy on tape. See? Now let's get to it.
I don't know where it's at.
You lost it?
Nah, I sent it on out to my folks.
Okay, all right.
Out to my folks, my sister.
Okay. So you started telling the truth then. So surely by August, you met with the state in August 10th, 22. Surely by then you're telling the truth.
Yeah, you don't tell the truth.
And you would agree with me, the truth doesn't change. It's the truth, right?
Yeah, the truth. You know, quick brought me in and sent me over for the police to camp me. So might as well tell the truth. But we gonna tell the truth.
Okay.
Boy, that nigga said, hey, if we gonna tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this boy right here he had to get this shit off his conscience, bro. He had to get that off his conscience, bro. Because I know he felt bad. He like, man, they don't set me up. Boy, I done came out here and took this boy out and they gave me $800. $800? And I don't got taken out like this? Oh, man, he said, man, if I'm going to tell it, I might as well tell it. He sound like a preacher up there on the stand. That boy sound like a preacher on the stand. If I'm going to tell it, Lord, I'm going to tell the truth. I might as well tell it all. Judge ain't say nothing. She let him cook. Attorney ain't say nothing. Hey, ain't no objections over here. Let him cook. You ain't never going to see nothing like this right here in court ever again. This shit right here was a snitch classic that they put on the front of y'all. You ain't never going to see nothing like that in court ever again. That boy sat up there and said, I'm going to tell it. If I'm going to tell it all, I might as well tell it.
So today, for the first time ever, you testified that you wiped that Mercedes out.
Yeah.
You've never said that
before. Boy, that boy said, yeah. Hey, y'all smash the like button, man. I ain't never seen nothing like this before in my life. He said, yeah. Oh, my God, man. He said, it's the first time you ever wiped that Mercedes, and it's the first time you saying that today? He said, yeah. Oh, my God, bro. Bro, this shit going in the Hall of Fame right here, bro. This is going in the Hall of Fame, bro. Straight up, man. Of snitching, bro. Hey, listen to this guy, man.
No, I ain't know.
You never told them. You never told them that you wiped that Mercedes out?
I never told detectives when I talked to them. No.
Why would you not tell them? They've asked you every question under the sun about this case, right?
I said detectives. I never admitted that I was involved to detectives when I first got locked up December 9th.
You know they take notes and they recorded your entire interview.
Right.
From August.
Right.
Why didn't you tell them in August you wiped the car down?
We were talking about some money, we should have went back.
And they specifically asked you.
He said, "Can we talk about some money?" Oh, God. He said, hey, can we talk about some money, man? Oh, my God, bro. Bro, this is unbelievable, bro. Hey, man. Hey, he said, hey, man, can we talk about some money, man? He was worried about that money, y'all. This fool was worried about the money, man. He sat up there with a straight face and was like, man, because I worry about that money, man. We talking about that money. See, once he didn't get that money, he was done so, y'all. Y'all smash it like, but listen to this fool again, y'all.
About this case, right?
I said detectives. I never admitted that I was involved to detectives when I first got locked up December 9th.
You know they take notes and they recorded your entire interview.
Right.
From August.
Right.
Why didn't you tell them in August you wiped the car down?
We were talking about so much, you know, she let my man, bro.
And they specifically asked you, and you said,
They ain't asked me that way you cut it.
You don't recall them asking you and you saying, Justin said he had someone wipe the car down.
Yeah, he told me he had somebody to wipe the car down too.
But you didn't think to ask him,
I
right?
told him, did I wipe it down? He said he used the right stuff, but I got somebody else to wipe it down.
Hey, yo, look, let me tell y'all something. Shout out to my boy AK in the building. Let me tell y'all something. I know AK probably gonna go live on this tonight. Let me tell y'all something. So this boy said, bro, the details he giving, bro, listen, there is no objections from the prosecution because there's no reason for them to object. They know this boy ain't lying. They got all the evidence right there. So they say, look, you can ask him whatever question you want to try to trap him and ask him. We ain't worried about that. The judge ain't up here saying, the judge said so one time, she let him cook. She let him sit up there, bro. I have never seen an interrogation like this before. This is an all-time classic of snitching right here, bro. Because this dude said, he said straight up there and said, he gave you bro, listen, let me tell you something, bro. When you lying, you can't make up details like that, bro. When you're lying, you cannot make up details like that, bro, when you're lying, bro. You can't make up details like that when you're lying, bro. Let's keep going, man.
So now you're saying you told Justin that you went and wiped it down.
Yeah, I told him too.
Why didn't you?
He said, yeah, I told him too. Now, meanwhile, y'all, they don't know that these dudes got all the phone calls. They got all the phone calls between these two. The prosecution set this thing up perfect. They knocked this thing out in 4 days, y'all. They're going to put him up here first. Let him look like he's trying to, you know what I'm saying, discredit his testimony. And then what they're going to do is come back and verify his testimony in the next few days with phone tracking, video footage, all kind of shit, man. I mean, this is unbelievable, bro. So there was no reason, because normally in a case like this, you would hear all kind of objections, all this stuff. They let this dude straight cook, and you will never hear something like this in a court. Rarely ever again. Smash the like button. Let's keep going.
Tell that to law enforcement who's seeking the truth from you, right?
Those stuff sleep a crazy man too. You know what I'm saying? Like
Kind of an important detail.
Like they ain't asked me to wipe the car down, so
You don't think so?
I don't recall.
Okay. Well, your fingerprints are on that car, right?
Correct.
So when did you go do that?
Like a couple days after the shooting.
Did you tell Quet? Did you go by Quet's house?
Yeah, I ain't called Quet and told him that I was gonna walk in the backyard so he'll know who walking over there. I ain't called him.
So you called him, you let him know. You walked through his backyard.
Not through his backyard. That I was gonna walk in the backyard where the car was in.
Okay. Why would you need to tell Quet you were going to be at the car across the street?
Because he got cameras. So I ain't want him to.
See, hey, when you got answers like that, bro, they knew he wasn't lying, bro. They knew the prosecution, when they let him get on the stand, they knew this boy was not lying when he came and told that truth. And that boy said, I'm going to sing it all. And he said, I don't even need no deal. That shit was personal. The fact that this boy went up there, sang like a bird, y'all, and didn't get nothing in return. He said, hey, man, I ain't getting no free time. They already told me I ain't finna get out. So, hey, it is what it is. That shit was personal why he snitched. He snitched because he felt violated because he didn't get that bread. That's why he snitched like that. He felt violated. So when you get violated like the way he felt like he got violated, he like, shit, I'm finna tell the whole thing. And the way he says, oh, so why would you tell Quet? He said, oh, because he got that camera out there and I ain't want him to, bro, the details, y'all. The details is unbelievable, man. He can't make that type of stuff up, bro. You cannot make this type of stuff up and on the stand like this if you lying. You don't make this type of shit up, detail for detail.
Ain't nobody trying to get him enough to get shooting at me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, let him know what's up.
And just to be clear, does he have cameras on the abandoned house, or you're just saying shooting out from facing out from his house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
From here, man, this boy right here telling it all. How he gonna say all that, knowing that they can verify all this information, and then people think he lying? That's why the judge ain't saying nothing. The judge, listen, let me tell y'all something. The judge already knew at this point that Justin Johnson was guilty. She didn't even need to see all the other evidence. The judge, because a judge goes off of how they feel, y'all, in their spirit, in their soul, right? Most of the judges, right? That ain't corrupt. This lady right here, she seemed like she's a church-going lady, and she not finna play for that. She not finna play no games. She done been around the block a few times. As soon as Justin Johnson walked in that courtroom, she probably knew in her mind, this nigga guilty. And listening to this boy on the stand, she probably thinking, hey man, I'm gonna let him just go ahead. I'm gonna let him cook. Cause he gonna hang this boy right here. So she only said one time, you ask and let him answer. Cause she was gonna let him cook this whole case. Normally you would hear so many objections from the prosecution and all this other stuff, bro. They let this shit cook. Cause this boy right here, man, this boy was singing like Mariah Carey up there on that thing.
Testimony today is you called quit and told him you were going to go over there and wipe that car down. Okay. And you didn't tell law enforcement that either.
Nah.
Does that surprise you that you wouldn't have told them, hey, I even called quit and told them I was going to go over and do it?
Nah, because, you know, like I say, stuff slip a person mad every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, when law enforcement talking to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't just finna remember everything bit for bit right then and there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, 3 or 4 times, as you said, right? To meet with him, to go over it, to think about it. You were able to talk with counsel before you went into this. You were able to look at paperwork before you went in, right?
Why when you with
And met with him.
Yo, what you mean though? What you saying? Like, what you saying?
Hey, this boy talking straight hood talk. He said, but what you mean though? What you saying though? What you saying? What you saying? Ain't no objections, bro. Hey, listen, this got to be Memphis Tennessee. This got to be Tennessee. Bro, this boy up here, this boy say, hey, man, what you mean, man? What you saying, though? What you saying, man? On the stand, straight like that. Straight like that. No objection. No, hey, address him in a different way. Nah, man, we're going to let you cook, dog. Go ahead, tell it all. They said, hey, we finna let you snitch this whole thing, and we're going to find his ass guilty as charged. We're going to let you see this whole thing. You understand what I'm saying? And you know what I kind of think? That this court-appointed lawyer for a straight drop, I think he was sent there to implicate CMG because he brought the question up about CMG. I believe he was there to implicate CMG. Why? Because he brought up CMG. Why in the blue hell would you bring up CMG in this case if you didn't have to? You're the defense lawyer. I believe that the defense and the prosecution, because you know they all eat together, have lunch together, chop it up together. They all cool. They see each other all the time in the system. They probably cool outside of this. They probably met up and he said, look, because of my legal duty, I have to come in here. Because of my legal duty, I have to come in here, right? Because of my legal duties, I have to come in here and defend you. But really, I think you a lying scumbag. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up this case so that they can go get CMG too. That's why in the hell his lawyer would bring up CMG. The defense lawyer brought up CMG, not the prosecution. Well, the prosecution brought it up the day before, but the defense lawyer came and brought it up today. That lets me know that they was probably working behind the scenes in collusion. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what you get right here, man. This is what you get.
Now, what you saying? Like, no, I my man. What you saying?
To tell them all the
look, he asking him the question. He said, no, what you saying? What you saying though? What you saying though? What you saying? And listen, let me tell y'all something. This defense lawyer, he lucky he ain't on the street. you arguing with this boy like this. Boy, that boy would have already upped that thing on you in the streets. You kept pushing that boy like that, that boy would have upped that thing on you quick. You know what I'm saying? He'd have upped that thing quick. You would have argued him like, what you mean though? What you saying? What you say, dog? What? Say what? What? Huh? What you saying? What? Huh? Yeah, hey, say it again. Say it again. He challenging him on the stand. When have y'all ever heard that? And no objections in court. No objections. None.
I could just remember detail like that.
Because it's hard to keep up with details when you're lying. You would agree with that, right?
Nah, when you tell the truth, like
okay.
He said, nah, when you tell the truth. He said, nah, when you tell the truth. Oh man, hey, he cooking this lawyer, bro. This boy up here snitching and cooking this lawyer, man. He is cooking this lawyer, bro. He cooking this lawyer, bro. He said, no. When you can get some details when you tell the truth. But man, hey, bro, they should have stopped the interrogation right there. All he was doing was putting his client in more of a bad situation by letting that boy. Matter of fact, he shouldn't have asked this. That's why I told y'all they had to have set this thing up because I wouldn't have asked him no questions. You flipping on this guy, ain't no way I'd have asked him no questions because the only thing this lawyer did was get his ass tore up on that stage, excuse me, and made him look like a damn fool because this boy done came in here and snitched the whole thing and made you look crazy as hell.
Like, it's hard to keep up with it.
So you're saying that one just slipped your mind? Okay. You didn't bring it up. They didn't ask it. You just slipped your mind. Okay.
I answered the questions they asked me correct. You know, like if they ain't asked me, if I don't call them ask me, I ain't answer.
So, bro, listen, man. Hey, this boy is cooking his. He's cooking his attorney, bro. He cooking straight drop attorney, bro. Real talk, man. He's snitching and he cooking his attorney, bro. If an attorney running out of questions, low key, y'all.
Law enforcement specifically asked you about this $800 that you got after the shooting, right?
Right.
And that girl typing, she's a baddie right there. That girl typing right there, long hair, don't care, red bone Jane. Oh yeah, yeah. She's solid right there. Girl sitting beside old boy right there. Yeah, she's solid, dog. She's solid. Right there on that computer, right there. Yeah, she all right. You know what I'm saying? She's solid, dog. Little red bone jump, red bone don't care. You know what I'm saying? Long hair don't care.
And today, I just want to make clear, you're saying that $500 was hand delivered by Justin with a letter to your neighbor.
Right.
And her name, just to be clear, is Vivian Fifi, right?
Correct.
Lives next door to your dad.
Correct.
And you know that happened, correct?
Correct.
You say you were on the phone with Justin and Miss Fifi when that was happening.
Correct.
And to confirm that Miss Fifi actually got the money.
Correct.
Okay. Now, but you would agree with me that's not the story you first told law enforcement, right?
I don't recall.
You don't recall?
I can't say he's correct in that, because I don't know what I told them like when I first talked to him.
But is that
I can't
true?
recall the interview that I had with them back then, so I can't say if it's correct or it's not.
Okay. So, did you tell them that you told them the truth, right?
Yeah, I told them the truth.
All right. So, in that same interview, if that's the truth with Miss Fifi, in that same interview earlier, why would you tell them that some masked man came in a Chrysler 300 on 2 occasions?
No, I
and said, you didn't say that.
I didn't say that earlier. I did not say that. The madman on 2 occasions came.
You didn't say that.
Justin dropped it off to Miss Fifi the first time, and he had somebody with a mask on the second time with $300 there. That's it.
So
that boy remember all his snitching, man. He remember all his snitching, bro. This is crazy, man.
if that interview recording's got your voice saying that you and Angela backed up in the driveway next door and on 2 separate occasions, the first time somebody brought $500 and your girlfriend Angela got out and got it and you stayed in the car. And then on another occasion, which is what you said today, somebody bought $300 and Angela got out and got it. You're saying that's just not it. Like, you didn't say that. Somebody else jumped in your interview that was recorded and said those things.
Yeah, I don't remember saying all that. I can't recall the interview. Like, I got to hear it. But we just say, yeah, I see it. Yeah, I got to hear it again.
Okay.
Yo, he's shutting this lawyer down at every single part. He's shutting this lawyer down, bro. And I'm going to tell y'all something, man. Man, listen, bro. This is the reason why you don't do dumb shit, bro. Because when it all goes back, bro, they paid the man $800, bro. They paid the man $800. This man did a kid. They told him he was going to get 40 racks. And they paid him $800. $800, bro. Not 40 bands, $800. And you ain't think he was going to roll? $800? And you ain't think he was going to give up the whole game?
But if you were telling the truth, you wouldn't have any trouble, right? Going, did I say that or not? Because you know you didn't say it because you told the truth.
I'm telling the truth. I'm telling you.
This time or that time?
I can tell the truth all the time.
He said, I can tell the truth all the time.
Okay.
Exactly. Might well tell the truth.
He said, now, what's that true? He ain't get that money. Shit, he gave him $800. He ain't give me that money. Man, that's crazy, bro.
A couple of things. You had only two conversations. Well, let me back up. You had one conversation at Quet's house where Chook was there, correct?
Correct.
Justin wasn't there.
Nah, you won't know.
And then you said you had an earlier conversation with just you and Quet about the Dolph hit, correct?
Correct.
Now, this conversation that you had at Quet's when Juke was there, I think you said you went to buy X pills.
Correct.
You weren't going over there for the specific purpose of saying you wanted a chance at killing Dolph.
Nah.
See, that right there is what's going to see. That's why the court is going to believe this boy. They're going to say, why he going to make this shit up? See, and all them people that was banging on that girl from Makita's Cookies and them girls, man, they ain't had shit to do with that shit, man. That boy went up there and told everything, man. The way this boy snitching, if them people at that cookie store had something to do with it, he'd have lined all their ass up in this snitching. He would have said, he would have gave the whole thing up if they had something to do with that shit. They had no idea Dolph was going to that cookie store, man. They happened to catch him and find him. There ain't no way, and you know how I know he's telling the truth about that shit? There ain't no way they thought they was going to run into Dolph that day. Because why in the blue hell would you wear all the same clothes? They was ill prepared. They was ill prepared to get out of there if they knew they was going to set up on him that day. Because ain't no way you going to tell me Straight Drop would have wore the same clothes 24 hours before the crime. There ain't no way he'd have been doing all that, bro. He completely had the car at his apartment. There's no way you would have told me they would have did all that if he'd known right then and there they was going to run into Dolph. They just happened to see Dolph's car, his Corvette, with the camouflage on it. You understand what I'm saying? And they knew it was him instantly because he the only one that was riding around Memphis like that. They knew it instantly was him. And when they seen him stop at that gas station, they knew what was up. They followed him from that gas station, and they followed him they could have got him at the gas station, but they said to themselves, there's too many cameras around here to do it right here. It's too many cameras. Or it might have been too many people, or they might not have had it clear out. But when he went to that cookie store, they seen they had it clear out. There ain't no way you gonna tell me. And that boy right there, the way he's snitching on that stand, he'd have gave up that whole thing if that cookie store was involved.
Did you ever, during that meeting that you had with Jook and Quet present, did you ever say that you can get up on Dolph real easy because you know where his aunt lives and you see him over there at least once a week?
No.
Never said that.
It was easy.
Now, you testified today that no promises were made, right? But you're expecting to get consideration. No? You're not.
Nah, he ain't. Look, see, this is the problem with this lawyer right here. He's trying to make it seem like this boy doing this to get lesser time. This ain't about that. This shit personal, bro. That boy went up there and snitched like he did because it's shit personal, bro. They disrespected that man and treated that man like a crackhead, bro. They gave that man $800. That's the reason why he's up there snitching. He don't care about the time no more. He don't already came to the conclusion that regardless or not, they're going to find us guilty. They got my fingerprints all over the goddamn car, all this shit. So he like, shit, I'm already going to do the time. And y'all motherfuckers that gave me $800? Shit, that shit personal, bro. So for him thinking that, oh, well, you thought you was going to get some time. Man, that boy ain't care about that time at that point. At that point, that shit was personal. Because he had, remember, daughter's birthday, he promised a girl he was going to give her money to help with the house, all that shit, and he ain't deliver on none of that shit. And to the dude who said they paid $50K for his lawyer, man, that don't mean he got his money, man. He didn't get his money in his hand. He didn't get his money. When you tell somebody, listen, when you going on a mission, bro, and you tell somebody I'm paying you $40K for admission, I ain't asked you for no goddamn lawyer. He wanted that $40K in cash. See, that $40K in cash, he could have put that bitch in his girl hand. They could have already went and used that shit or put that shit away somewhere. He ain't talking about no goddamn lawyer. So nobody want to hear that. He ain't asked him for no lawyer at that point. So nobody want to hear that. The lawyer is on them. They supposed to do the lawyer just off the strength of anyways. See, that's the part you ain't thinking about. That's why I know these niggas don't know nothing about no streets. Because at the end of the day, the lawyer, you send him a lawyer off the GP of, well, we need to make sure we keep this thing contained. His money is something different. That money that money was supposed to be his money in cash. Not for no goddamn lawyer. It's supposed to be how he wanted to spend that money. See what I'm saying? You guys got to learn how the game go, man. He wasn't going for that shit. That's why he snitched. That's why he sat up there and snitched, because they tried to play that nigga.
I expect him to get any consideration for your sentence in this case, based on what you're doing here today.
Because I know I'm going to jail anyway. So
Okay.
See? He said, I know I'm going to jail anyway. They got me on other charges anyways. I'm going to jail. So I might as well tell it. Is what he said. That motherfucker gave my money. Gave me $800 out of $40K. And y'all niggas talking about, oh, they paid for his lawyer. Man, nigga, what the fuck that mean? Y'all dudes crazy as hell, man.
hey, wait, you get up on chill, figure it out. Start my healing process.
Look, start my healing process. See? He won't get that shit off his chest, dog. He already know because he's snitching. He gonna be in the shoe. He gonna be in PC the whole time because he's snitching like this. So he ain't gonna worry. He ain't got to worry about being in GP. He ain't got to worry about being a general pop. He ain't got to worry about being a gen pop. And the nigga shanking his ass, and nigga ask that nigga for his paperwork when he get in. Because you know when you get in, a nigga gonna ask you for your paperwork. Them niggas, nigga, if you ain't produce that paperwork, nigga, you ain't gonna survive on no yard like that. If your paperwork ain't right. So he gonna be in PC. They're gonna put him in PC for his testimony. He gonna be in PC his whole time. They got a part where they got for them snitching ass dudes. All them niggas that's snitching, all them dudes that's out here messing with underage, all that foolishness, sex crimes, all that stuff, they got a spot for them. You understand what I'm saying? Right? So, yeah, he already know what's up.
Tell what you told your sisters. And you wrote them back in March of 22.
Probably not.
You lied to them?
I said anything.
Yeah, well, listen, this lawyer's a damn fool. And that's how I know they setting this, they working against Justin Johnson. His own lawyer's working against him. The man already said that he lied at first. But when he didn't get his money, and he saw that boy said, I'll give you 7 racks, he looking at this nigga like, where you get that 7 racks from? To give me. That's when he knew. And then he said the boy told him, take the fall. That's when he knew he got played. He said, oh, hell no. So now he come back telling the truth. So yeah, he said, I lied at first, but now I'm telling the truth. That's why I tell y'all, man, watch out with these lawyers, man. Real talk.
I don't know.
Now we're getting somewhere. You'd say anything.
I'm saying like in the letters because I know for sure they taking my letters and stuff. So
You told them my lawyer is trying to tell me my best out is working with the feds, helping them, something I've never done in my life.
yeah.
So you're telling them I didn't do this. I didn't really do it. But I'm going to say I did it so I can get out of prison.
Nah, I ain't saying it like that. I ain't saying it like that. Like, I'm saying like, get my best out to be honest and stuff like that. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, be truthful because they already know. So if they already know, why play with these folks? They already know.
And when he said they already know, all y'all got to do is go watch First 48 Memphis. What's her name? Sergeant Carolyn Mason down there? Yeah, go watch First 48 Memphis with Sergeant Carolyn Mason down there. When he said they already know, they're going to get one of them niggas to snitch. They're going to call both of you in the room. They're going to they probably laid the evidence out to this nigga and said, look, man, we ain't going to promise you shit. But the judge may have leniency on you because of your testimony. And this is a way to get this shit off your chest. That's how that's how Officer Carolyn Mason go about it. You see how she get these niggas every time. Because she going there like she your mama. See what I'm saying? They sent Sergeant Carolyn Mason in there to talk to you like she your mama or she your aunt. She go in there and say, boy, what the hell you doing? And got you in there feeling all guilty and shit like that, feeling all crazy because you looking at her like that's your mama. She said she lull you to sleep like that. Then they put all this evidence they got out there on you, right there on the table. Say, oh, we know what you did. Here you go right here. And you seeing all this shit, he thinking in his mind, damn, they got us. And then they can't get my bread? Shit, I'm finna roll right now. And that's exactly what happened. I'm telling y'all this. That's why he said they already knew what happened. Nigga, they got the shit on tape. Them motherfuckers already had the tape. They had the video set up, everything. So they probably showed him that just to get him to roll on this boy, ID this boy, send him, put him up there on the stand, and let him sing like a bird. You don't hear no objections from the judge. You don't hear, the judge stopped it one time and said, look, ask and answer. You don't hear no objections from the prosecuting attorney, none of that shit. He like, hey, let him cook. Let him cook. We got this thing too easy right here. Because them dudes were sloppy.
And then you said, just so on that point, your lawyer, he said, that's the only way I will not do life in jail.
Yeah, if I said it again, if I wrote it, I said it.
Okay.
I ain't finna say I didn't write it.
And then you say that you're hoping essentially not to do any time because your lawyer that you have now was responsible for getting one of the people in the Holly Bobo case out without doing any jail time.
Yeah, I told him his history, you know what I'm saying, like his history, but what he did in the past ain't got nothing to do with it.
No? So you weren't expecting to walk free after today? That's not what you were expecting?
After them folks kept telling me I ain't going, I said forget it, you know what I'm saying, like, it is what it is, I'm being real, so it is what it is, I feel better than
Okay. Because you told your sisters, they got to let me walk free if I make any deals with them.
And my sister and they green, they don't know nothing about no folk teachers and stuff like that. They green, they don't know nothing about no jail time or nothing like that. So, we just praying, hoping for the best outcome. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just leaving in God's hand.
Why would you lie to your family? I mean, you had this hit of conscience after you got clean, right? Right?
It basically like speaking into existence. You know what I'm saying? Like hoping for the best. You know what I'm saying? Outcome. You know what I'm saying? Faith.
Exactly. Hoping to walk.
This boy up here talking about the church, but out here acting like the devil. See, this is what I tell y'all. These dudes get in the courtroom, and after they don't committed all kind of acts for the devil, kill, steal, and destroy everything in the fucking city. Now you get on stand and talking about praise the Lord. No. You should have been praising God first. But y'all out here committing drills and doing all this dumb shit. Now everybody lose. And it was a waste of time. Wasted lives. Y'all don't took a man's life. You don't lost your own life. You don't mess your life up with your family because now you can't even watch your daughters grow up. Y'all don't destroyed everybody's life around y'all, including yourselves. This is unbelievable, man.
Free if you go in and testify in this case, right?
Before I talk to them folks and stuff like that, like before I talk to them, they want to tell my sister, like, I ain't never did no police saying shit, but you know what I'm saying? Quinn already told them everything. They already knew everything, so I might as well, tell the truth. You know what I'm saying?
He's saying the other dude already snitched. He said, man, they already told him everything. I might as well tell the truth. So he lining the other dude up and saying the other dude snitched too. I seen somebody in the comment section, y'all smash a like button. They said Carolyn Mason going to jail too. What she do? I didn't read about that. What did Carolyn Mason do, y'all? Somebody tell me in the comment section. What did Sergeant Carolyn Mason do to get sent to jail? Somebody tell me in the comments what she did, because I see people saying that, but I never read about that.
Tell my road, tell his road, tell his road. You know what I'm saying? So be honest.
What he said? I'm gonna tell my road, tell his road, tell his road. Might as well be honest. That boy ain't lying. That boy sitting up there singing like a bird.
And you bring up Quet in this letter. You even tell your sisters that when you saw Quet on December 8th, it was like he had a limited time to find somebody to pin this on. Talking about Quet.
Hey, I was just getting locked up, right? So I wasn't finna say, yeah, that was me. I'm not finna say, yeah, I know that was me or nothing like that. I'm not finna do it. I'm not finna do it.
You hadn't just got locked up Agreed? You got locked up in December. This is in March.
Yeah, but I'm still just locked up over here. I came over here in January 11th. So I'm over here now, and I know everything I do, say, whatever, right? They might intercept, they might listen up, they listen on the phone, so I can't talk like I really want to. You know, letters of me.
You repeatedly say in these letters to your sisters that you didn't do this, and you're only going to lie to get yourself a deal. Fair? Whether it was true, whether you say you were lying to them or not, that's what you said here.
Well, I said it in that letter once again. I just got over it. I know my case over. I ain't talking to no state or nothing like that. I ain't talking to nobody. So I'm not finna admit to doing nothing in no letter, knowing they might interfere in it. Take it.
You met with law enforcement in December, on December 9th, on the day of the arrest.
Yes, sir, I did.
And within days of writing this, and maybe before then, you didn't remember. In days of writing this, you're back meeting with law enforcement.
December the 9th?
In March 13th.
You said December the 9th.
You met with them December 9th?
December the 9th. March.
You're back meeting with them March 13th of 22. Days after writing this letter to your sister, or these letters to your sister.
Well, if it was after I wrote that to my sisters, then I wasn't going to.
Let me respond to this dude in the comments. He said the cookie shop changed the time on the cameras. First of all, let me say this to you, sir, and I'm going to be very clear with you about this. If that cookie shop was involved, that boy would have snitched on them right there on that stage. That boy said the way they set that up, that was at the last minute. That man said that Juke put a hit out on every PRE artist. It didn't matter who it was. He said they was told to ride around the city, and whoever you can get, this is the price for them, this is the price for them, this is the price for them. He said they just happened to run up on Dolph. He said they followed Dolph. Dolph went to that gas station, and they followed Dolph right to the cookie shop. It wasn't planned. How in the hell they supposed to know Dolph was going to go to the cookie shop? How in the blue hell they supposed to know Dolph was going to go in the... That boy said that there was no real plan. He said that Juke told him that it was a hit on every last one of them dudes. It was a price on all their heads. Ride around, because it's turkey drive week. You know they're going to be out. Ride around, and whoever you get, that's what we putting on their head. It wasn't no plan outright just to go get him here at this time where it could be set up. I don't think people understand that. That boy is snitching full blown. He ain't got no reason to sit up there and lie. If it was a setup, he would have said, yeah, they told us to wait. The cookie store was going to set it up like that. That boy would have told he would have put the whole slab out there, nigga. That boy ain't lying. You can tell that boy ain't lying up there on that stand. If that cookie store had something to do with it, he'd have sat up there and said, hey, they had something to do with it too. They was in the plan too. He didn't. He didn't. So, like I said, he didn't even know they was going to run into dude. He said they was driving and said, there you go over there at the light. So he said they proceeded to follow this dude. Remember, he went to the gas station first. He went to, but they probably seen all those cameras. And it was probably too many people, and they didn't have a clear go. So they're like, nah, we can't do it right here. Got to keep following him. So they followed him, and he happened to stop at that cookie store, bro. Trust what I'm telling y'all this, man. Trust what I'm telling y'all, man. You understand what I'm saying? If they would have set that up, bro, they would not have let Dolph brother get in there with that gun, man. They don't know where Dolph brother was lined up. They didn't even know Dolph brother was in the store. Remember, he said they didn't even see Dolph go inside the store because they was around the corner. They just knew he was parked out there, so they knew he was inside. That boy ran up on a suicide mission, real talk. Because when he ran up with that chopper and started letting it loose, he didn't even see Dolph brother. He got shot. Dolph brother could have took his dome off out there. Pause. He didn't even see Dolph brother. He didn't know Dolph brother was in there with him. Dolph brother could have took both. If he could have laid both of them dudes out right there. If he would have took the chopper instead of that handgun in there. So why in the blue hell do you think they would? That was a dummy mission to do something stupid like that. Period.
Because you said I wrote it before I met with them, right?
So I guess what you're saying that is when you met with law enforcement, if it was in March, that you realized you weren't going to lie and you decided to tell the truth then?
To law enforcement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this issue about the $50,000 we talked about earlier.
See, he keep bringing.
You went into a proffer sometime in March and lied about the $50,000.
What you mean?
See, he keep look. This is a defense attorney. Why he keep bringing up $50,000 that he's saying at CMG? Why he keep putting that in the case? They trying to implicate CMG. Watch this, bro. Watch this, bro.
You didn't tell them that you had gotten $50,000 for killing Dolph.
I didn't tell them because that was for my lawyer.
Okay.
That was for my lawyer. So I ain't tell them right then.
And then in August, you and your lawyer have to appear for another proffer, and you have to clear that up because you lied.
Yeah, I can't be cheap. Like, you know, yeah, my lawyer told me that best thing to do, to be honest. That is.
Okay. But you still weren't honest, even after meeting with them the first time. And then in August, you meet with them again.
Hold up, what you mean I wasn't honest after meeting with them? Hold up, what you
In March. You lied about the money in March.
in March? Like, what? Why I lie about some money?
You didn't tell them you got any money for killing Dolph.
Nah, look, when I spoke to my lawyer, and my lawyer told me to be honest, I was honest with them.
Okay.
I was honest with them. I told them about the 800, so I ain't tell them like I don't want to go kill them. I told them about the 800. So how I didn't tell you?
Now, you originally even tried to get your girlfriend alive for you, right? With an alibi, Angela.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Who's Letitia Jackson?
That's my baby mom, my kid mom.
Okay. Now, I think you said, well, let me ask you this. Was the day that you shot Dolph, the day before that, did you know you were going to shoot Dolph?
Nah, I ain't know nothing about it, but I ain't know we were going to catch it off of them. But the next day,
See? He ain't even know. He said, I ain't know we gonna catch Dolph. He ain't even know. Listen to what he said, how this thing went about. Listen to what he said.
the day we caught Dolph, it was my baby's birthday, to be honest.
Okay.
And I know I told her about a house, buying them a house and all that because I knew that they already had hits on everybody's head and we was out looking.
Right, he said they had hits on everybody's head. Bro, that boy ain't lying, man. That boy ain't lying, bro. That boy ain't lying. Listen, let me tell you something. You don't get on the stand like that, sing like a bird, and lie about none of that shit. He ain't lying, bro. I can tell this boy right here ain't lying. He ain't lying, bro. The way he told this whole story, that's why the judge is letting this nigga cook. Because she know he ain't lying. She know he ain't lying. That boy told every detail he had in his mind. He ain't lying. He ain't lying, bro. He is not lying, bro. I'm sorry, but y'all don't know how to judge character, bro. This boy is not lying. That boy was offended that they gave his ass $800. Because of that, he gonna give up the whole shit. He don't care. He gonna lay the whole play out. You think that boy was gonna let anybody ride? If he gotta go down, man, that boy taking everybody with him. Everybody.
For somebody. We ain't know we gonna catch Dolph. We ain't know who we gonna catch.
See? He said we ain't know who we were gonna hit. That boy sit up there telling the truth. You don't make that shit up off the fly in court, bro. You guys gotta understand how to read people, man.
Is that why it was a particularly big day for you?
Which means big day.
Well, if you text Miss Jackson, let's see, 9:05 a.m. on November 17th, 2021, you say, good morning. I went to sleep in the midst of texting you to knowing today is my big day.
My baby birthday. My daughter's birthday.
November 17th?
Yeah, my daughter.
You went and killed a man on your daughter's birthday?
Hey, I'm trying to make it right for her.
That backfired on that judge, on that attorney right there. That attorney thought he had this boy right here, but he didn't do his homework. He said, oh, you hit her and said it's going to be a big day. He tried to prove that that boy was lying about planning to go kill Dolph. That boy wasn't lying because he said, oh, well, you told her this is a big day. Happy birthday. This fool didn't know that it was his daughter's birthday. That's why he said it was a big day. He didn't know they was going to get Dolph at that time. He did not know they was going to get Dolph. He was talking about his daughter's birthday. And when he said that, That's why the attorney was like, oh, that's your daughter's birthday? He was like, yeah, that's my daughter's birthday. That destroyed him right there. I keep trying to tell y'all got to understand court and watch court TV and understand different things that happen in court. This boy right here was tearing this lawyer ass to shreds out there on that stand. The lawyer should stop asking questions because this boy was jumping on his ass like a trampoline.
Money, I'm trying to get some money that day. So I'm trying to make sure my baby girl, man, have a beautiful birthday.
Right. He on the hunt. He like, man, I don't care which one of these dudes we get. I'm trying to get some money today. I'm trying to go lay something down to get some money. So they was on the hunt. They just happened to run into Dolph. I'm telling y'all this. They happened to run into Dolph.
Birthday. So it was whatever. You know, I'm trying to get high on pills. It was whatever.
But you're telling her you're going to buy her house, you're going to give her $10,000 for rent?
I said, this day before.
The day before.
Yeah, you know, I can tell female that, you know what I mean? Like, that's my baby mama. I was trying to get back with her, whatever. It ain't just like, you know,
he ain't lying. He said, man, I'm running game on the shoulder, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling her. You know how you tell a girl that, you know what I'm saying? Bro, this man set up here, and bro, hey, nigga ain't lying. He ain't lying. Niggas be doing that. They be doing that. Lying and capping to you. Some of y'all in the comment section be doing that cap. Lying to your girl, giving her fake promises. This nigga said right up here and said, how you know that nigga ain't lying? You were like, man, you know, man. Look, this nigga's in open court giving the goddamn attorney game. Like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? That's how you do it right here, dog. See, you tell her like this, and you say, dog, I'm going to give you this. I'm gonna run that to you, baby. You know how it go. You know how you run game to the shorty. His girl probably watching this like, oh, this trifling ass nigga. But he ain't lying. That's how he was thinking.
Man, have a beautiful birthday. So it was whatever. You know, I'm trying to get high on pills. It was whatever.
But you're telling her you're going to buy her house, you're going to give her $10,000 for rent?
I said, this day before.
The day before.
Yeah, you know, I can tell female that, you know what I mean? Like, that's my baby mama. I was trying to get back with her, whatever. It ain't just like, you know, just gang. You know what I'm saying? They just gang. And got all, like, just gang.
So you're lying to her too?
I ain't saying lying. I ain't gonna say that. Gang and lying is two different things because you know, tell the person what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Like these fine people.
No, I don't know them. I don't know them. So, ain't got no reason.
So if it's game, it ain't a lie.
I ain't trying to run game on nobody here.
You sure?
I put myself in the murder, so I'm worried.
There you go right there. He said, I'm positive. He said, I put myself in the murder, so I'm trying to play you. There you go right there. I mean, bro, this dude right here got quick answers. He not thinking about telling a lie. This is how you know when people telling the truth. This boy got quick answers. He ain't sitting up there just, let me think. Nah, nigga. Nah, he said, nah, nigga, I put myself in the play. Nigga, why I'm gonna sit up here and lie? Bro, that nigga ain't lying. And that's why you ain't hear no objections.
But you think you're walking.
I ain't saying I'm walking. That folks just told me, them folks been told me I'm doing time. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
So, at the shooting itself, I just want to be clear on this. You say Justin got shot.
You got scraped on the back.
Explain to me the difference between a scrape and getting shot.
Like, you know, when you fall and you scrape your knee or something, like the bullet glazed your back. Like it glazed my leg and I got hit. And it went in my back.
Okay, so you're saying a bullet grazed. You say scrape. I just want to make sure. Okay, so you're saying Justin got a bullet grazed on his back.
Yeah.
Was he bleeding?
Yeah, he was bleeding, but it wasn't like mine was. Like, hit it like mine was.
How much was your leg bleeding a lot?
Yeah, my leg was bleeding a little bit. Like, you see the skin, you know what I'm saying? Scabs.
Bro, that nigga ain't lying about that shit, bro. All he giving y'all details, bro. He not lying, bro. All these little details he giving y'all, he ain't lying. And listen, I'm gonna tell everybody that's watching this video how you know they had this shit tied up. I'm gonna tell y'all how they know they had this shit tied up. Because when they arrested Justin Johnson, I want y'all to think about this. When they arrest you, they examine your body. This man said in the court, this is how they knew he was telling the truth. He said, Justin said he got hit too, right? But he got grazed across the back. You know what they do when you get arrested? You know what they did when they picked up Justin Johnson and didn't tell his ass? They examined his back and took pictures of that fool. So that scar across his back from that bullet, that linked him to that murder. So that man saying that detail, once they go back and they look at that evidence, when that dude was arrested and apprehended, and they make you strip down, and they search you, and they take pictures of you, if you have any wounds or any kind of healing injuries, that bullet grazed across his back probably still was there 2 weeks later. Take a little longer than that to heal up. Probably was there. So when they had that, they didn't even have to go to that. They could have went to that, right? They could have went to that. That's the part y'all don't understand. When that boy put himself in the line of fire and he got hit and grazed, once they arrested that boy and they made you strip, bro, and they search you and they see that you got any kind of scars, they checking you for scars, tattoos, all kind of shit. Once they seen they had that scar on his back and that boy said and testified that he got grazed in the back, he done, bro. Case closed right there. But a lot of y'all don't think about shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't think like that. Period. I'm just telling y'all what the real is. A lot of y'all don't think like that. Y'all ain't using y'all brain.
And stuff like that. But it was just glazed, but my arm went in and rested in my back.
And you said that when you went to Keona's house,
Now see, look.
she did.
Now you see how that attorney ain't press him about saying that he got shot and Justin got grazed. Because that attorney know that in that evidence collection, Justin was grazed on that back. He did not press him no more on the gunshots. Because listen, let me tell y'all something. If that attorney, the defense, really thought Justin was innocent, he would have said, well, when he went and he got caught, they found no scars on his body. That would have right there would have let his client off the hook. But the fact that his client was on the run and all this other shit, it basically convicted him. You see how he didn't attack that statement. You understand what I'm saying? You see how he didn't attack that statement. Block TV, be quiet before you get blocked, brother. This is Ticket TV. This is not Block TV. So, as I said to y'all, right? These are the things that you guys got to understand. That lawyer could have sat right there and attacked that. He could have ended that case right there and said, well, guess what, sir? Are you saying that Justin got grazed too? Where did you say he got grazed? He got grazed on the back. He could have debunked all of this dude's testimony if he was lying, because all he had to do was say, well, I want you to see the report from the jail of when they examined Mr. Straight Drop Justin Johnson. When they examined his body, they found no grazes on him or none of these type of injuries that you claim. So he would have debunked him right there. But the fact he left that alone is because he know in that report, when they went and got Justin, he still had that graze on his back from that bullet. That boy was done. He was DOA when he went in that courtroom.
Some wound care on you and Justin.
We helped each other. All of us helped each other.
Okay, so you wiped Justin's back down for
Yeah,
that spot?
she would help him with tab, and we helped each other.
Okay. And I think you said when y'all got to Keona's house, you changed clothes when you went in.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you identified a person, you said it was Mr. Johnson, that came out and then stuck his head in a charger, but you were in the house. But you said that was.
He came and I got the wound kit.
All right. So did y'all do the wound care before changing clothes or after you got the wound kit?
Before the wound kit came, we had a towel and soap and stuff and peroxide. You know what I'm saying? We were doing it like this.
Okay.
You're not making all that up.
When you met with Juke and Quet, Quet was doing most of the talking. Go back, right?
You can tell me.
And you testified earlier about this. Just to be clear, Govan before the hit on Dolph, before you did it, had already negotiated with you to get $10,000.
Yeah, for me, and $10,000 from Justin.
Okay. Now, I want to be clear about, I'm going to get to that in a minute, but I want to make sure $10,000 to you, you talked about it before, and then he came back to you after the fact and asked you about the 10 because he wanted his money, right?
Yeah, I want a man too.
Okay. Now, you said today, pretty matter of factly, that he had the same $10,000 from Justin. But when you were interviewed by law enforcement in August, they asked you that, and you said, "I think he had the same deal with Justin." Right? So do you know it or do you think it?
I probably did say that then, but basically I'm saying the same thing I said then.
So you're not sure?
I'm saying the same thing I said then.
Okay, that you think he did.
I'm saying the same thing I said then. You can put it how you want to put it, but I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
I'm putting it the way you put it.
What I know, you know what I'm saying? What I know.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, if you know it, why would you tell them then that you thought it? I think he got it. Why wouldn't you go, he got it? He had the same deal. I was there.
It's because just ain't bring me my money, so I don't know what he gave me. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
One moment, Judge.
Remember when this whole case started, y'all? And they thought everybody was saying Cornelius wasn't the guy. They were saying, "Oh, he ain't the guy. That ain't the guy right there. That ain't the guy." Remember that? That nigga was the guy the whole time. The Memphis police knew what they was doing. All them people saying, "Oh, he ain't the guy. He don't fit the right side. He ain't the guy."
When you were in the white Mercedes, you were bleeding a lot, right? Bleeding a lot.
Nah. I wasn't beating a lot.
So you told law enforcement that you were bleeding really bad.
Yeah, once it started coming out, once I see it, start panicking, you know, like, damn, blood started coming out. But I know not to panic that bad though, because I've been shot before. So in the white face, I'm sitting up like this, so my blood won't get nowhere in the car. Sitting up like this, and we driving at a fast pace. So I jump out this and jump at the distribution. Right?
Okay. You got a gunshot in your shoulder, a graze on your leg, and you say Mr. Johnson's been grazed on his back. And you can see the graze, right?
I ain't said that because when he's driving, I'm making sure we didn't know he blazed at first. So I'm trying to make sure he don't reach. So I'm like, you all right? You all right? I'm talking to him. They say he been hit too.
Okay, he said he got hit. You've gotten grazed on your leg. You can look down. You felt it, and then you look down and see it, right?
Yeah,
All right. Now, you said you wiped down this car. How'd you wipe down the car? And what'd you do?
What you mean?
How did you wipe down the car? What'd you do? You walked through the backyard, you walked up to the car. What did you do next?
No way, like peroxide and bleach and stuff, like cutting.
Peroxide and bleach. So you walked back through this yard and you had big things of peroxide and bleach in your hands.
You trying to say how you with a shot on?
I know, I'm just saying, I don't know how you did it.
See what you need.
I don't know how you did it. I might need to wipe down the car. I don't know. So how'd you do it?
I just wiped the guy there, you know what I'm saying? I got wiped the guy there.
All right, where'd you wipe?
Inside and stuff. Inside in the dope panel.
Door panel?
Yeah.
So you wiped down, where'd you wipe down on the inside?
Like the armrest, seat and stuff in the dope panel.
Okay.
Who's
Right on the outside of the car.
Dope panel. Dope panel.
That car should have been burned and torched to hell. Dudes amateurs, man. They amateurs, man.
Wipe the dope panel down.
Anything else?
The outside? Nah, just dope panel. Shit.
And you know your prints on the car.
Yeah, I ain't know that my print was on the car at the time, but I'm wiping the dope panel where I know I touch, you know what I'm saying? Like dope panel and stuff like this. And the blood pump, I was just trying to wipe real fast. I ain't want the lawn to go out, so I was just trying to wipe real fast. Cause it's late, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to get caught by the cop. It's late. I'm shot, but I'm bandaged up, you know. So and I ain't trying to let my hat go down because I was on pills and stuff.
What'd you do with stuff afterwards?
What's the?
What stuff you used to clean the car?
I just had it already on the towel, and I went back there and did it real fast.
Okay, so back just a few minutes ago, I said you walked back there with like containers of peroxide and bleach in a towel, and you said yes.
I ain't say that.
So I want to make sure you had it was just on the towel.
Yeah, it was on the towel.
Okay. So just one towel. What'd you do with the towel?
I took it back with me.
Okay. Who drove you there?
My dad. I made her hit the block. Hit the block while she let me out, and I got out and walked up, went back there.
And your girl's Angel on.
Yeah.
And just so I'm clear, when would this have been in relation to you shoot Dolph on the same day? Same day?
No.
2 days, 1 day later, 2 days later?
It wasn't. I can't tell you exactly, but it was a couple days later before they found the car. It probably was the night before they found the car.
And so she drops you off in the tracks?
She dropped me off on Barrett, and I got out.
Barrett
Street.
Okay.
I got out on foot and walked. I ain't want her truck to be seen on the street or nothing.
Okay. Was it day or night?
Nighttime.
Okay. Was she in the tracks?
Yeah.
Now, did Quet ever tell you that either he or someone else had wiped the car down?
Quick?
Yeah.
Nah, just told me that he had somebody waiting for him.
And you were testified about leaving your cell phone in there?
Yeah, I left in the blue phone.
In the glove box. All right. But you had already went to Pressure World and done all that by the time you go back to wipe it. You
went to Pressure World and done what?
Got your phone.
Yeah, I went to Pressure World today, and right after we shut off, like after we split up from the apartment, I went to Pressure World.
Yeah.
Same day.
When you talked about in your testimony about getting a car covered.
Yeah.
When is that in relation to when you wiped the car down?
Like when Quinn gave me the money for the car coat, it was the same day that they had found the car. Same, like early that morning, he gave me the money for the car coat.
Look how straight drop looking at this boy. Like, man, this fool up here telling the whole thing. Look how straight drop looking at him, y'all. Justin Johnson sitting up there looking at him like, man, that fool snitching on the whole thing, man. He probably wishing he would have took Cornelius out. He probably wishing he would have took Cornelius out. I guarantee you he thinking that, damn, I should have. I'm telling y'all this. That how them type of dudes think, man.
I'm gonna put it on there late on the night, but they found the car.
And just to be clear, if I remember right, you said Quet called you to say,
look at him. He boiling inside. He boiling inside right now. He boiling inside right now. You're like, man, that nigga up here snitching, man. I should have took that. I'm trying to tell y'all, he felt like that, bro. He felt like that, bro. That boy boiling inside right there. You see how he's sitting right there? He heated, bro. He mad he can't do nothing right now. There's too many officers in between them. He mad he can't do nothing to that boy right now.
hey, I need you to come over here and get money for a car cover. Don't cover that car.
Just was talking about it anyway. He just been talking about it anyway.
But were you part of the? Let me ask, were you part?
30 years from now, he gonna regret this shit. He young and he ain't got no mind. He young and his mind is lost, y'all. His mind is lost. 30 years from now, he gonna regret all of this, bro. He gonna regret all of this, bro. All of this he gonna regret 30 years from now. When he's sitting in prison 30 years from now, and he 50-some years old, and that wisdom hit him, he gonna regret he threw his life away on this shit. Either that, or he gonna all the way crash out and completely be gone. I'm telling y'all this.
Part of the conversation between Govan and Justin to be talking about that anyway?
What you mean? Was like
You just said he and Justin were talking about that. Were you part of those conversations?
Justin was telling him he was gonna send him some cash out money to buy a car cover so we could cover.
How do you know that?
Because I went over there. I was over Govan house. I had got.
He mad. What he writing down? He ain't writing a damn thing down. Look at him. He mad as hell, bro. He mad. He is boiling, bro. Boiling. I'm telling y'all, he boiling. He wish he had that thing in his hand right now. He boiling, boy. You can tell he boiling.
Got some pills on me and everything. Like, and we were talking about we had to get rid of this car. We were saying we need to get rid of this car, burn this car up.
And you're saying that Govan's telling you he's in contact with Justin. And
Yeah.
Justin, okay. All right. And just to be clear, when it comes to Govan or Qued, is it a y'all need to take care of this problem, or is it we, him included, need to take care of this problem?
He's saying me and just really need to get rid of that car. He told me because if they question him, he gonna tell them how they really message, so he give it to his camera. That's what he see.
Thank you, Mr. Smith.
I know, bro. Thank you. Think right?
Yeah, I'll be super quick.
Yeah, man. So this is what happens. You see that boy right there? That boy tight, y'all. He tight about that right there. He is boiling. Trust what I tell y'all, he boiling on that one. Boy, that boy right there, he is so ticked off about that, y'all. Look at Justin Johnson's face, y'all. Oh, man, he want to get at this boy so bad. He can't believe that boy sat up there and snitched like that. He want that boy helmet on a platter. I'm telling y'all this. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't regretting it. Justin Johnson did not regret it. He went to Instagram and stood on it after he got convicted. He ain't regretting it right now. I'm telling y'all this. That boy is, he wish he would have took out Cornelius Smith. I'm telling y'all this. I can tell, look in his face right now, that boy is hot. That boy sitting up there telling this whole thing. But then again, they ain't pay that man that money. They tried to play that fool. And they thought that he wasn't going to, well, I can't say they didn't think he was going to snitch. But, you know, I think they you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say what I think. But I know he hot right there. He heated. But just how the game go, man. You guys let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. There's no honor amongst killers and thieves, y'all. And so y'all heard them bring up CMG in that. And then the day before they brought up CMG. So what Wack 100 said, the stuff Wack 100 said, bro, at the beginning of this video, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, they're going to line it up, man. They're going to line that thing up. Man, they're going to line that thing up something crazy. Watch what I tell y'all, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm gone.